Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Total War Attila Multiplayer Replays. Now this match we're looking at a match between me playing as the Anteans and my opponent playing as the Burgundians. Now, Burgundians are a very good faction, Anteans also a very good faction. Battle again, could have gone either way. I think I need to put Total War Attila back in full screen, so right now it's embroidered. However, I'm playing as the Anteans. Those of you who don't know, the Anteans are part of the Slavic DLC, and all the Slavs have their archers have poison arrows. However, well, actually, I'm going to pause here a second because I want to talk. Actually, nah, there's movement that goes on. Not much engages at first. The Anteans, however, they are different. They have poison hunters and poison archers called that specifically. Now, they have an ability called poison shot. No, did they change it? Oh wait, no. I think I need to look at the ability. It's actually called, there you go. Heavy poison 10 seconds, it inflicts major damage. While the Slavic hunters have, if I can click on it, have regular poison. Inflicts minor damage. Now, this wouldn't seem like much of a problem. Yeah, I just brought 6 units of the poison, whatever. The poison is pretty devastating. However, both of them stack on top of each other since they're considered different abilities. Basically, it means that if I can get a poison hunter and a Slavic hunter to both shoot the same thing, that thing will literally die. On top, I brought 3 poison hunters and 3 Slavic hunters, and they're all alternated in the line. I brought 7 Peruns, axes, not terrible units, but although most of the things Burgundians are going to be able to field or be able to counter them pretty well, as they have very bad melee defense. A Warlord's Guard as my general. Unsurprisingly, that's the only general the Slavs have available to them. I brought 4 Slavic riders, 2 on each flank, and a Svarog's raiders on each side. Now, these guys aren't the worst units in melee. Well, actually, yes, they are very bad in melee, but they're better than just your average javelin cav, although that's going from the dirt beneath the barrel to the bottom of the barrel, so it's still not very good. Really, I'm relying on the fact how fast they are. 100 speed versus 70, and also the fact that they have their javelins that they can throw, which can cause a lot of damage. Now, all of these guys, they actually have an ability called, I think it's called Way of the Hunter, which adds 90 range. Look how far they are shooting, if you can see the loop. This is how far they can shoot. As you can see, I am just murdering all of these noble Germanic swordsmen and pikemen, and he realizes this, has to force up his Germanic archers. Now, my Burgundian opponent, oh, I guess it should be what he had too. 4 Burgundian axemen, 2 Germanic pikes, 4 noble Germanic swordsmen, 6 noble Germanic horsemen, and a Germanic nobility general. Pretty good build, pretty standard Burgundian build. Although I would have personally thrown in a Royal Lancer, and barbed Lancer in there, or a Royal Lancer, because even though they got nerfed, they are still very good units. Now I pull off an archer on each flank because I know that, while I may not be able to beat them with my cavalry, my poison hunters and archers, Slavic archers, are going to be able to help me defeat them. So one thing you have to be careful of is occasionally arrows will hit, I just called the mic again, will hit the back of your line units, so you can accidentally hurt your own units, so you want to be careful. Now I want you to watch this Germanic archer, and specifically, look how fast he's dying. With the shots just coming in from both sides. I absolutely demolished his archers. I don't know why he had flaming shuttle, and that actually wasn't a very good idea since he was engaging infantry. But he kills almost none of my archers. And my archers do 14 damage by themselves, and his do 45. And I just completely rip apart his main line of archers. He was probably relying on the fact that he could kill off my archers and then go engage, which is probably the best idea he could have done. I actually would have taken out my cavalry and just murdered my archers if he could. Now I pull back one of my Perun axes to engage right here because I know they're going to be very helpful because these guys do a lot of damage. And I pull back my other 2 javelin cav that help destroy javelins into the main line. Over here, you can see that my archers are starting to shoot in. As you can see, I do hit my own Svarog's rider, and the poison effect makes your unit exhausted for the rest of the match. It does not go away. Now, he actually does charge into my Slavic hunters. However, I am still able to pull that poison arrow shot. As you can see at this point, he is getting desperate, so he starts just going in, charging. I would have spread out my units as much as possible, but because they're all bunched up like this, I am able to get a really clean, just shots off them. Even if I'm only engaging one, I'm probably hitting more than that with just the rest of the arrows coming in. As you can see, this match was not fair in the slightest. My main line, until the very end, did not engage us, and if I kited them with my poison arrows, I probably never needed to actually use my mainline infantry. This match was just absolutely a slaughter. Really, the only way I think you could counter this is just bring a lot of range units. Because I want you guys just to see how many kills his units got and how many of my units that I lost during this battle in the end card. Because it's just obscene. My cavalry loses all their javelins over here. Over here, I do throw them in. Yeah, that's pretty much the match. If I was my opponent, I can almost guarantee you he rage quit. And to be honest, I've played against them once in multiplayer, and I was actually also playing as the Anteans, and it was so stupid. Both of us using a mix of the poison archers like I have. Basically, all of our lines melted, and the match took forever because all of our units were exhausted. As you can see, I then start wiping them out, and I stopped caring about the fact I'm hitting my own units, because it doesn't really matter. Those is Germanic nobles in, and I'm actually just going to speed this up, because it's really just me wrapping up the last bits of resistance. My cavalry's coming in.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
And wiped out they get. See, this match was kind of sad. It was just a slaughter. Now, while I can't really tell how many kills the archers kill as the poison arrows don't go onto their tally count, as you can see. This guy probably has more than 1 or 0. If we look here, just look at how many units he lost. And just look how many kills his units got. Most of them did not get over 10. Some of them didn't even get over 20. Really, only his cavalry got any substantial amount. I gotta say, this Anteans are so overpowered. They need the nerf, or at least make it so that that heavy poison ability doesn't stack with the regular one. My god. Alright, guys. So, everyone, please say a prayer for this poor man and his Burgundian army. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.